I am Dr. Goldson, and this is Hornet News.
I want you guys to look at the green light and say, and on three, I want you to say, good morning, Fairmont Heights, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Good morning, Fairmont Heights.
Hey, look at Hey, look at Aiden. We got one.
It's Ricky Rick on the
I can confuse and co-watch the news. We got the juice, Miss D every school. We talk about sports and not daily report. Make a big plays in the field and the court. Fairmont Heights when we coming up short. Hornets, I find out we even the score. 8 a.m. when we walk through the door. A's and B's, 100 galore.
I'm Kiara.
And I'm Troy, and this is your weekly update. This week, we had our first official Virtual Spirit Week. Students were asked to participate, and honestly, I think it went really well.
On December 23rd, second quarter progress report grades will be posted online. 2 days before Christmas, I hope y'all got y'all grades up.
December 24th to January 1st. Oh yes, it's holiday break, baby. Ooh. Don't come to Zoom, because schools and offices will be closed. We're opening Christmas presents. We're setting up New Year's resolutions. Don't come to school. Enjoy your break and have a happy holiday.
Hey teachers, the PGCPS Gmail page has a whole new look. But don't panic, Miss Conwell. It's the same website, it just looks different. Relax.
Miss Elvis will be starting a virtual team for the Virtual Down Syndrome Walk. That's going to take place March 21st, 2020. You will be walking or running 5 kilometers. Please participate and sign up. The team's name is Team Noah Nugget. And I don't know about you, but that is just so cute. I might run just because the name is Team Noah Nugget. So join.
The highly anticipated coronavirus vaccine, known as the Pfizer vaccine, has started distribution. Hopefully, all goes well.
Hey Hornets, check out the policy in the events of inclement weather on our school website. Wait a minute. Does that mean that snow days are a thing of the past? We actually gotta go to school?
Once again, I'm Kiara.
And I'm Troy, and this was your weekly update.
Have a great weekend, Fairmont Heights.
Hey Hornets, Paris is back, and this is Give Me 5. We're going to be playing with the teachers today. The rules are super simple. They have 10 seconds to name 5 things, and they can't say or Let's get started. We're now here with
Coach Flag,
Miss Camraj,
Miss Colton,
Mr. Farmer, Mr. Mark, hi, Mr. Ralph.
All right, let's get into it. Name 5 Christmas movies.
Christmas Story, I don't know what.
Ready. Name 5 ice cream flavors. Go.
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, butter pecan, raisin.
Name 5 things off the McDonald's menu.
Oh no! French fries, a Coke,
Name 5 songs by Michael Jackson.
Beat It, Billie Jean, Remember the Time, Butterflies, PYT.
Name 5 female rappers.
Lizzo, Cardi B, Lil' Kim,
Name 5 shoe brands.
Nike, Adidas, Puma, New Balance. Jordan, does Nike is Jordan?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, give me 5 Christmas songs. Stop playing with me. I Wish You a Merry Christmas. Drummer Boy.
any song by Mary J. Blige, her Christmas album.
I'm sorry, your time is up.
Alrighty, Hornets, that was Gimme 5 with the teachers. They did okay. I will see you guys next week with another segment. Bye!
So anyway, how'd the interview with Dr. Goldson go?
It was good. It was good. First can't say challenges, but it was good.
Y'all were dry. Y'all were sitting there like scared.
Literally.
I was nervous. I mean, I was shaking. You weren't even on
C.E.O. I know you was nervous. That's your boss.
Hey Hornets, it's Temple. We're here today with a very special guest, the one and only CEO of Prince George's County Public Schools, Dr. Monica Goldson. Dr. Goldson, thank you so much for sitting down with us today. The first question we have is, how challenging has it been for you during this time of COVID?
Well, first, before I start with my challenges, let me just say thank you to the Fairmont Heights family Hornets for having me today and interviewing me.
Dr. Monica Goldson is the Chief Executive Officer of Prince George's County Public Schools. She is also a product of the county. Dr. Goldson believes in creating experiences that propel students to their highest levels of excellence.
All right, how hard has it been? It's been extremely hard, to be honest. While I have my doctorate in education, what I don't have my doctorate in is medicine. And honest and truly, this is one where both medicine and education have collided, and having knowledge around disease, viruses, how it's transmitted is extremely helpful, which is why I do have the assistance of a medical expert team to help me make decisions. So it's been a challenge, but I will say we have all been resilient through this. And we have all had to do some things we have not wanted to do. And I'm sure distance learning is at the top of you all's list.
What are you most proud of regarding how PGCPS is handling the pandemic and distance learning?
You know, there's so many aspects of it. And it really starts with everything that we're doing as a community to support each other. So what I don't know that people realize is that thus far, since the school year has started, we have distributed over 600,000 meals to students from many of our school sites. We were able to distribute laptops, so everyone has a laptop. So we're now considered a one-to-one district. We're paying for families to have Wi-Fi so that they can connect every day. So there's no excuse why we can't move forward. And I think it's really just the work of everyone coming together to try to make the worst situation better.
It's no secret. Students are struggling with distance learning. Attendance is at an all-time low, morale is down, and waking up for school don't even feel the same. Students, teachers, and even parents are just defeated by the new normal.
Now, we all agree this is not the ideal way to deliver instruction. We all want to be in person. I know you yearn to be in the hallway, open up your locker, talk to your friends, go into different classrooms and it not be via a Zoom link. I miss that too, and the opportunity just to be in the presence of people on a regular basis. But we also know that we have some rules that we have to comply with. And I think as a community, as a whole, for the most part, up until this Thanksgiving break, we have been complying with it. And now the numbers have just skyrocketed, hence the announcement.
Dr. Goldson recently made an announcement that distributing a survey about potentially switching to a hybrid model has been postponed due to the spike in cases of COVID-19 following the Thanksgiving break.
And what is your message to students and families who are struggling with distance learning and the challenges it creates?
Yeah, so just know that I kind of monitor attendance data, grades, where we find pockets of students having problems, and then brainstorming and trying to find ways to support those schools, students, and families. Just last night, I met with PTSA leaders to find other ways that we could meet the needs of kids in their schools. So we know it's not perfect, but we also know is that even when we were in what we call brick and mortar in the building, not every kid was passing them.
That's true. While the distance learning thing is different, there's still something weird going on. Students who would normally thrive in a classroom are struggling just because they're home. It just doesn't add up.
So let's be 100% honest that even when you were in the face-to-face, there were some times where students didn't remain engaged. And so this adds to that layer.
But now we are 15 weeks into distance learning. You have had to develop some type of routine by now, right? I know every household is different, but just make sure you are doing all you can. Rise to the challenge. Don't allow it to defeat you.
And we're doing everything possible, from having some nonprofit agencies begin to knock on people's doors to say, hey, where are you? You missed class a few days in a row. We need you to log in. Making phone calls directly to parents, calling students, and trying all kinds of instructional strategies to keep you engaged.
What about me? I've been playing baseball since my freshman year, and my junior season was cut short. And now, most likely, my senior season as well. I had to ask Dr. Goldson, what advice does she give someone like me who's trying to play sports at the next level?
Yeah, sports comes up all the time, even in our decision making. Let me first say, the good thing is that we're not in isolation. So it's not like just Prince George's County is dealing with this. Everyone across the nation is. So as much as that's not good, it's also not bad, because that means that universities have got to find some different ways to attract students to come to their schools and to select them from sports. Very similar to what they did with SAT. They just did away with SAT for entrance for those seniors who are trying to apply for college.
Did you know that? This is actually a good thing for those who have apprehension about the SAT. So you're telling me all you gotta do this year is keep your GPA up? That sounds easy to me.
And so this is when the assistance of your coaches is so important. We are still making sure that you're connected with your coaches, finding those reels, meaning tapes of you doing your sport prior to the pandemic, and creating reels around all your great athleticism, and then pushing that out is going to be extremely helpful in helping to sell you to colleges and universities.
Need a highlight tape? Check out our entrepreneur section on our Instagram page.
So what I would tell every athlete is right now, use this time to start compiling your stats and creating that electronic portfolio to push out of whatever footage you do have of your actions. We did just cancel, we did work with the state around athletics and had tried to work out all 3 seasons in the amount of time that it would take for us to return. And the first one would have required the practice to start on January 1. So we did have to cancel that first part of it, but I am keeping my fingers crossed and hope alive that we might be able to salvage the other 2 seasons if everyone complies with the rules and we're able to bring the numbers down around COVID.
The full interview will be uploaded to our YouTube channel.
Have a great day on purpose, Hornet.
That was so.
Wasn't that awkward, Lanaya?